So the other day I went to a meetup in Helsinki, and it was a very interesting meetup. It was talking about, I think that the title was something like going from a feature factory to providing value to customers, or somewhere around those lines. Obviously, it was talking about product discovery. And I think that that's something that I have talked about this in the past. I have talked about bringing or focusing in outcome versus outputs. But outputs being that you are delivering a lot of features, outcome, making sure that you are actually bringing value to customers. And I wanted to do a little bit of a more relaxed video where I want to try not to edit and maybe do it maybe in a little bit more of a blog style, but I just wanted to talk about this because I think it's a very important topic and something that we don't talk enough. What are the reasons why we become a feature factory? That there is a sometimes a worry that we had to deliver things to our customer, things being features. And I hate this because now features have become the evil part. And features are awesome. Features are extremely valuable. Features is the way that you are actually bringing value to your customer. The problem is that if you build features that nobody needs, then we start all demonizing features, which I think that is kind of the wrong thing. But anyways, maybe that's a little bit of my own rant. But that's one of the problems that we internally as a company are too worried and too afraid of not delivering something to our customers. And when the problem is that we had to deliver something to our customers, that is a very, very bad culture to have. Because what you had to deliver is not something. You don't have to be in the panic of delivering something all the time. You have to be in the worried and in the concern of delivering value to your customers, of solving their problems. And this is something that I think that because there's so much pressure in delivering, we kind of forget that we need to focus on bringing value to the customers. Another thing that is connected to this is also that because we want to rush so much, we are forgetting to do the proper investigation on the opportunities that we find. And I think that this is one of the key problems that are found or that are derived of this attitude. And I think that this is something that we should start addressing, that you had to focus on your product discovery. You had to focus on understanding what is the problem that you are trying to solve. Is this problem wide enough? Is this problem a problem that really customers have? Is this a problem that many of our potential customers have that we can actually build a business? Is this a problem that we can build a solution around? Is it feasible? Do we have the resources? Do we have the knowledge? Do we have the capabilities of making a desirable solution for our users? I think that these are topics that are often overlooked, and this happens a lot. I know that no matter what we talk in this channel or other channels that talk about product management, I don't care if you go to read Marty Kagan or any of the other authors that are talking about product and product management, Eric Rice, so on. It doesn't matter. We all are talking about the ideal way of working, but the ideal way of working is not what is common in most of the companies. As you could see in this meetup. And Helsinki, whether you like it or not, it is or whether you agree or not, it's a quite developed country when it comes to software practices. And there's still plenty of companies that are failing to do proper product discovery or do proper product management, product development, product design practices. There is a lot of opportunities for us as a community to actually raise the level, to raise the bar, to make the ways of working better. And this doesn't mean that you have to do everything perfect, by the way. It's that it's so much better if you focus on one or two things and you make sure that during half a year or 1 year, you really nail those ones. If you are doing that, even if the other parts are not working that well, you're going to be so much more successful than you have been in the past. Because learning and changing and change management and adopting new culture is something that it takes time. You cannot just change everything around your ways of working like this and expect that it's gonna work in a matter of a couple of weeks. It's never gonna happen. But if you focus on one or two things that you want to improve, whether it's product discovery, identifying better what the problem is, identifying or building better solutions for your customers, working with your customers to develop those solutions. If you're doing just one of those things, it's going to change dramatically the perception and the adoption that your customers are also going to have. So you're going to pretend to change everything in one go and that everything is going to be solved and you're going to be perfect for the rest of your life. Not going to work. Just wanted to let you know that. And the last thing that it comes to my mind, and yes, this is a little bit of a very rushed video and something that I have been thinking about since I went to that meetup. And so it's not a scripted video, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. And by the way, if you want to support me, what I'm doing here, go check out the templates that I have been putting out there to help you do your work. I will link them below in the description and in the pinned comment. And also let me know, how do you find this thing of being a feature factory, of just being worried all the time in building new features, just that we really have to push them. We had to push new content out. We had to make sure that we are bringing something new to the market, to our customers. I think that, yeah, let me know in the comments. Sorry for the rant. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this and the other thing the other topic or the other question that came to my mind or something I was thinking is that Agile, and I don't want to blame Agile, I really like Agile, but Agile is also talking about the velocity of delivering and that we had to deliver faster to our customers. And I totally agree. I don't like very long development cycles. I think that is a mistake, except in some cases. I mean, in some cases, it's something that you have to take, especially in certain type of products. If you're talking about medical products, you cannot just rush things in. You have to go through different testings and through different regulations, obviously. Cars and stuff like that. So obviously there's a safety issue or a safety factor that you have to take into account. So you cannot just rush everything. But there are many products out there that you can really produce things faster and you can get them out to the customers earlier so you can start really getting feedback on them. Because it's like sometimes with the feature factory also, one of the things that it gets entangled is the building for perfection, and that's a huge problem. And sometimes it's better just to build something, validate it with customers, and then build on top of it. A little bit what Eric Rice promotes in the Lean Startup with a build, measure, learn. And I really love that approach. If you have been following this channel, you probably have noticed that. But I think that, yeah, with Agile and adopting of Agile, especially with SAFe, and many companies adopting SAFe because it's kind of the safe, sorry, stupid comment, to adopt, but many corporations adopt SAFe in order to be Agile without wanting to be Agile. Just pretended that, my R&D now is, or my engineering is Agile, so I'm Agile. And you might not agree with this, by the way. I understand that. But I might be better than nothing. That's also another thing. But anyways, the idea with Agile is that many times there is, we want to release faster. We want to release value to our customers. But that can also be translated into this feature factor, into this, we need to, every iteration or every sprint, we need to push something out. But there is no need to push something out. Most of our customers, most of the time, are not asking for anything new. Yes, there's going to be a few louder customers that are asking for something new and some changes and some improvements. But probably most of our customers in reality are not going to be looking for what is new coming in our product because, I don't know, I'm using Premiere Pro all the time from Adobe. I'm not looking every time for any new release or trying to ask them for something. Although, yeah, I could have been more active in that community. And yes, there are things that I think that I would like to see in Premiere Pro to be improved. But I'm not all the time thinking that, oh, I need the new version. And customers and users are usually not looking for that. So sometimes we put the pressure in our side that we really had to do these things. And then, of course, there is the pressure that sometimes we also do ourselves with sales teams. It can be sales teams, but often they're sales teams. Sometimes it's not sales teams. It can be with engineering teams. But promising that we are, sorry, my hand is killing me of holding the camera so heavy. Anyways, but promising that we're going to deliver new things to the customers and that the customers are going to have all these new features and we are willing to do whatever the customer wants. That's not a scalable way of building products. That is a way of building services, but it's not a way of building products generally, because you're going to be, if you have like thousands or even millions of customers, you cannot just go promising around every customer that you're going to build whatever they want, because it's unrealistic. You have to understand, obviously, what problems they have and what problems are the ones that affect to most of your customers. Those are the ones that you should be solving and that you are obviously able to solve in a reasonable manner and in a reasonable time. Anyways, that was just my rant. What do you think? Just let me know in the comments below. Hope you like this video. If you like, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, if you like this kind of more relaxed type of videos, just comment below and let me know. I will see you in the next one. And remember, stay safe.